Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, and you can tell I'm not in my usual studio location. We are live from Quartzite, Arizona. We're out boondocking and having a great time here. A little cool this morning, so you can see I have a couple layers on. Still working on trying to get rid of this cold, mostly through it though. Let's see who's here. My muddy mess is here. Good morning, Grandma Kelly Raid. Thank you, Grandma Kelly, very much. Appreciate it. RG Arizona's here from up north. Let me see, I popped in earlier to say hello. Diane Phoenix is here. Good morning, Diane. See who else we have here. We have James is here. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Jolly Matilda. Tracy from Virginia. See who else we have. Arizona Dan. Good morning, Dan. Good to see you this morning. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Looking forward to shaking your hand, Dan, up there in Plamosa Road when we get up there for a Box Fan D's meetup. Ava Potterfield is here. Good morning, Ava. Ava comes live first thing in the morning, and then Grandma Kelly follows her. Then I'm live at 9 a.m. Arizona time. And then following me, I think Ron Darrow Adventures. And then at 11 o'clock Arizona time, we have Roy and Becky's Travels. Let's see who else we have here. My muddy mess. I think I said hello. Kay Guardian is here. Good morning, good morning. Thank you very much. Appreciate you popping in. Diane Phoenix. CR View is here. Our neighbors right next door here. Good to see you guys. Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. We have Angie and Rick here. Good morning, Angie. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it very much. Traveling Tramps is here. Good morning. Good morning. They're down in southern Arizona, I think southeast Arizona, for a month or two. So they're traveling through. See who else we have here. Fairy Dust. Good morning, Brene. Season's greetings. Thank you, Fairy Dust. Appreciate it very much. I'm new here. Thanks for having me. How you all doing today, Kate Guardian? We are doing well. So we're out here boondocking in BLM area. This is the La Posa South long-term camping area. And so Oki and I brought our RV out here. We're hanging out with some YouTube friends, enjoying each other's company, doing some cooking for each other. We've had some great meals together. And then we go wander around the desert a little bit. So it's a great time. We have Jill here. Good morning, Jill. Thank you very much for coming in. And I see Tommy King's Detection. Good morning. Good morning. My muddy mess is talking with folks. See who else we have here. We have Sandy here. Good morning, Sandy. Thank you for joining us. There's Denise. Hello, Denise. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Did I see River Sticks? Tommy's here from River Sticks. Tommy's getting a new machine to do engraving, so Grandma Kelly was showing off some of his work. Looks like pretty good stuff there. That's for anyone who wants mementos for their channel. Diane says, I'm not shaking Dan's hand. I'm going to grab a hug. There's Grandma Kelly. Good morning, Grandma Kelly. Appreciate the support. Grandma Kelly has a great channel. She helps especially new YouTubers and gives advice and has discussions on what it takes to grow your channel. And she's a great supporter. We have Connie Barnes here. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Connie, for coming in. Catching up. Dan has a question. When are you leaving Quartzite this trip? I think we're going to leave towards the end of this week and head back home. And then we're going to come back, Dan, to Box Van D's meetup. And then we may split time here in La Posa South, a few days over at Box Van D's. But yeah, we'll be back for Box Van D's meetup, which is on the 21st of January for sure. Ron Darrow is here. Good morning, Ron. Ron, are you going live after me? Tracy says, season's greeting, Brene and everyone. And we have the Bad Idea Lab here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Old Man King Homestead is here. Good morning. He's from Northeast United States. Another good channel. He has lives quite often. Catching up. She Devil is here. Good morning, Tommy. Thank you very much for coming in. Whoa, sunny and upper 20s today. I guess I won't complain about our 40-degree weather this morning. Okay, so Ron Darrow is going live after me, so be sure to pop over and say hello to him. Okay, that'd be great to see you, Dan. Oh, okay. I'll be over in your area possibly tomorrow. All right, Dan. I'll show you where we're at because I took a video. See if you can find where we're at, Dan.
I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown, but I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the.
So this is called The Spot. There's a bunch of YouTubers that have an area over here in the La Posa South long-term visitor area, and that's where we're camped at. Let me see who else we have here. We have Rocky Mountain Prospecting. Good morning, Arizona. Good morning. Good morning. In Virginia, 42 here on the back porch in Norfolk, Virginia. Let's see if it's warmed up here a little bit. Hey, Siri, what's the weather here right now?
It's currently clear and 44 degrees. Expect cloudy skies starting in the afternoon. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 50 degrees.
So we're 57 for a high, 44 right now. So that's kind of cold. Good morning, Cookie. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. K Guardian. Fairy Dust says, thank you. Here listening and working on some breakfast and stuff. Bacon and eggs? That would be nice, Brene. Okay, Guardian says, awesome, trying to get my Reagan order so I can come out and meet everyone at Dee's meetup. That would be great. Okay, Guardian, it would be great to meet you. I have a feeling it's going to be bigger than even last year. Grandma Kelly saying hello. RG Northern Arizona says it's only 21 degrees with snow. Squirrely Traveler popped in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. New listener, thank you very much for joining us. I've seen you in some of the other chats around. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Scrolling. Again, Ron Darrell will be going live after me. Catching up here. I watched then that when it came out. I'm finishing a project today for my drone club. Oh, nice. Then I'll be free. Drone club. That sounds interesting, Dan. Oh my gosh, we got Badge here. From the Great White North. Badge, everybody needs one, is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Diane says it's 45 where she's at, and that's going to be the high. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like winter too much. We like warm weather. I guess that's why. We live in southern Arizona. Oh, Fairy Dust has got breakfast going. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, I agree, Diane. You can all keep the snow. Absolutely. So I've got another video to share with you. And this one, now here in Quartzite, there were a number of Indian tribes that lived in this area, for thousands of years. And so there are artifacts around that you can see that are protected. And so I put the video up, or the drone up, a couple of days ago in over top of one site, and this is what I captured. So check this out. It's pretty cool. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that neat? So there are drawings actually in the soil, and they've been there, I guess, for thousands of years. We're trying to figure out what they were, but you could see some stick figures and that big arrow. All right, I guess Dan's going to take off. Thanks for coming in, Dan. But you can see some stick figures here. I want to show it one more time and see if you can tell me what some of these things are. Let's watch it one more time. So I could see the arrow was there, and I could see a couple of stick figures, and it almost looked like a pickaxe. I don't know for sure, but snake head. Okay, I hadn't seen that, but yeah, that could be a snake head there. Yeah, that big one. That's what we were trying to figure out. The big one looks like a snake head. I hadn't thought of that. That's interesting. And then an arrowfish picking people. Yep. Yeah, pickaxe is kind of what I thought too. Well, thank you, T Rep Adventures. Appreciate it. Are you part of Jack's crew at the end of the month? I'm not sure. I'm not understanding your question. Yeah, there would look like there was an airplane too, Tracy. Could be a whale. Yeah, sure could. Certainly could, but pretty cool. So you walk in that area and it's all fenced, and then it's signed. BLM has signs up there that says, basically don't destroy this area. And you walk around and you're like, no big deal. But when you put the drone up and you look at it from above, it really pops out at you. So it could be a whale. Yeah, could be a whale there for sure. Oh, a quiet listener is here. Good morning. Looks like a map of a hunting ground in the area animals. That's a very good point. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Could be because the Indians basically left markings on rocks and on soil. It's very rocky here, and they communicated that way. Oh, okay. Gold Fever Adventures having a big work party very close to Quartzite after Christmas. Okay, I'm not familiar with them, but that sounds interesting. Quartzite goes from about 4,000 people that live here to 2 million people that move in here in the wintertime because it's a comfortable place to stay through the winter and very warm compared to other places. There are a lot of people here from up north, from the coal country, and so Gold Fever Adventures must be coming in to do the same. Everybody's saying hello, KT Spirit. Good morning. Good morning. Whoop, it jumped on me. There's KT. Good morning, KT. Thanks for joining us. We're coming to you from Quartzite, Arizona. I'm going to do a little walk around here in a little bit. Prospecting. Okay. Sounds like an interesting channel. I'll have to check them out. All right. I see Roy is finally up out of bed. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Roy and Becky's Travels coming up here at 11 o'clock Arizona time, so about an hour and a half. So be sure to check them out. Okay, so Badge is going to brag a little bit about his warm temperatures here. Let's check that out. We left at -6 Fahrenheit, and it was 70 yesterday. I can do this. Where you at, Badge? We left at -6 Fahrenheit, and it was 70 yesterday. You must be on the road because I don't think you're at home if it's 70. KT's been the Grinch. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, we haven't noticed. No biggie. So I'm going to unplug and then walk you around outside. If I lose, I'm Starlink, so if I lose connectivity, just stick with me. Okay, Badge is in Squatterville. All right. I've heard of Squatterville. I'm not sure where that is. But let's see. Okay, I'm picking my laptop up, so hopefully I don't make you too dizzy. So we're in the RV right here. Nothing fancy, just your standard RV. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. We're missing our dogs, and Maggie and Duke are the Duke is the chocolate lab and Maggie's a Cairn Terrier. And Oki made this little remembrance photo collage so that we can take them with us. But they love to camp, and we enjoyed doing walks with them and having fun with them. So let me take you outside. Excuse the jerkiness. So hopefully the Wi-Fi sticks with me. And of course, Desert Adventures. And then I'm just going to turn this around so you can see. We're out here in the nice warm desert, and you notice there's no snow. I'll step out here. There's CR off in the distance, RVing with Chi. Roy and Becky's travels off in the distance, and then we're camped next to this beautiful dry wash. There's our rig, and then we've got this clam set up here. We use this for cooking. So got a Blackstone griddle, and then that's how we do our cooking. I'm just guessing on the camera angle, so hopefully it's good enough. But anyway, you can see this is boondocking. So we're out here boondocking. We don't have any electrical hookups. We don't have any water hookups. We bring everything with us. And that's how we roll. That's how we camp. And then, of course, everything is run off of batteries. So no snow, no snow. No, don't like that. Oh, Lillian's here. Good morning, Lillian. Good to see that, Lillian. You posted 2 short videos. That's good. Thank you. We're enjoying it. We're going to stay here a few more days and then head back to home base. And then be back again later on. KT says, what is snow? That's what I say. That's what I say. There's Lillian. When she came in, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing well. All right. It's kind of cool out here. I'm going to go back inside. It's only supposed to be 56 today. Hopefully you guys didn't see any interruptions. Slamming the door and then sitting back down where it's warm. There we go. All right. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, okay. Lillian's got back issues. Oh, the white stuff that sticks to your tires. Yeah, I've been in that. Been in that stuff. All right, let me see what else I can share with you. So we showed the spot, the Indian pictures. We went out to look at Julian Mine. I don't have any video of that yet. It was pretty windy out there. CR View, Tim from CR View, and I went out yesterday and checked that out. It's an old gold mine just to the west of us, and I really enjoy exploring those areas. One other area that we explore quite often is back home, and it's called the Rockland Hotel. So let me show that to you real quick. That's the Rockland Hotel in Marana, Arizona area, just north of the county line up there. And we have a lot of history down here in Arizona, and we like to explore those old places. I just love those old places. Shannon Craft is here. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So, who's talking about yellow snow here? Something flew by. Yeah, it was Roy. Snow is made to be turned yellow. Don't eat the yellow snow. Yeah, that sounds like something Roy would do. James says, "Yep. Now I know you like yellow snow." Yeah, Tracy, if you get down here, let us know and we'll run you out there. That's one of the interesting areas that we have in the Ironwood Forest National Monument, and then we have some mining ruins and things like that to explore. Thank you, Dirt Clod. Good morning. Yeah, I think Shanna must be reacting to the yellow snow comment. We got to go there, buddy, and shovel some sunshine. Badge, it's not easy. Not easy. Sometimes you get a little, sunburn while you're out shoveling snow. Not easy. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. To see it in the prime world have been cool. Yeah, to see it when it was originally built would have been really neat. Yeah, just let us know. Traveling tramps. We have a number of ruins and old buildings, ghost towns near Nogales. That's right. You guys are in Nogales, Arizona. So traveling tramps does traveling videos as they move around the country, and they're staying in Airbnb right now down in Nogales, Arizona. So interesting channel, interesting, yeah, mines too, yeah, interesting videos that they do. All right, Lillian's going to take off. Thank you, Lillian, for coming in. Oh, holiday anniversary. Nice. Very cool. Catching up. Okay, Guardian says, you're also friendly, thanks. But I am not a YouTube streamer, just a supporter. That's fine. Now I will have 3 friends. Have no idea who the other 2 are, but I do have 2 more friends. That's good. That's good. And Kate Guardian, the best way to, I don't know if you're making any videos, but the best way to start is just to start recording. So Lillian says, yeah, we're home now. That's good. Diane's not a creator, but she's a heck of a supporter and a great moderator. That's for sure. Everybody's saying, see you later to Lily. And I'm going to show my Indian pictures. There's some late arrivals here. One more time, I'd like to show this one. So for anyone who came in late, that's an area out to the west of us where we're camped. It's marked off as a protected area by the BLM, and it's signed. You can go walk around it, but putting badges taken off. Okay, badge, thanks for coming in. You can walk around. It's hard to see. I put a drone up in the air and captured that video, and it came out pretty cool. I really like that. We're having some issues with our autocorrect. I hear a helicopter flying around. Don't hear that much down here. Roy says, sounds like my ride is coming in by helicopters. So, like I mentioned, we're boondocking. You have to haul water in. They do have in the long-term visitor area, you pay for camping. So we paid $40 for 2 weeks. And they have a well here. You can, if you have a container, you can haul water. You can fill up your RV or whatever you're camping in. And boy, that chopper's pretty low. And then, of course, you don't have electric, so you have to run off of solar and batteries, whatever you have. So they do have a dump station, and they do have trash, so you can get rid of your trash. James says, "My luck, I crashed the drone." Well, that does happen, James. It does happen. We were visiting a little bit with Box Fan D, and I showed her how to fly the drone, and she did fine. So I think I can show anybody how to fly. It's not that difficult. Roy and Becky saying hi to Ava. Streaming's not my thing. I use a 35 millimeter camera. All right, very cool. 35 millimeter, that's a good camera. So coming up on 40 minutes, and anybody have any questions? So Tracy says, is there a dump station in Marana where it's located? There are dump stations around Marana out on the freeway. But there's not one out in the monument where we live. I'm not sure if that was if that answers your question, Tracy. Don't get the drone stuck on the cactus. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You got to fly over the cactus, kind of like this. So yeah, you got to fly over the cactus. Don't get stuck on the cactus. I have them before though. And the interesting thing about flying where we live, which is the Ironwood Forest National Monument, is it's not restricted airspace, and so it's actually a military operations area. Most monuments, national parks, don't allow you to fly drones. Here in the BLM area, you can fly drones generally, but most parks and monuments you cannot. And the Ironwood Forest National Monument is one of the few places that don't restrict drones. Kate Guardian's going to take off. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it very much. Roy and Becky says there's a $10 dump station at Love's across from the Triple T truck stop. Also, there's a free one at an RV store in Tucson. I wasn't aware of the free one. That's good to know. Excuse me, I've got this crud I'm still trying to get rid of. But yeah, it's we've got a meet up in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Marshall from Mellow Nomadic Adventures has that posted on his website for the dates, and that's going to be in February. I think it starts February 2nd, so we're going to host a few people out there. Again, it's boondocking, so anyone who comes out has to bring water, and have enough batteries and solar to keep you powered up. Oh, okay. Tracy used to work at the Triple T when she was a teenager. Cool. We learned something about Tracy today. That's good. I think Tracy also used to work out at the Silver Bell mine, or at least she popped in there as part of her work. Joy Blessed Life is here. Good morning. Good morning. Another great channel. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Can't wait to meet up with you all. That'd be great to see you, Fairy Dust. Roy's asking, were you in the movie White Lightning, Jolly? Diane saying hello. So anyone have any questions on boondocking or where we're at out here? This is north of Yuma, Arizona, and be west of Phoenix. And again, it's in BLM area. A lot of people out here. Quartzite, Arizona is big on the big tent shows coming up in around the 20th of January. And so we'll come back and check that out. Cashier in the convenience store in Delhi. I also worked as a cashier at the Texaco down I-10. Okay, cool. No, she would not in the movie, Roy. Not in the movie. Oh, okay. Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Good morning, Steve. I'll be there in January. Are you guys going to Box Fan D's meetup or just down here in general? We're about 250 miles south of here where we live, where our house is. So it's not too bad. It's about, a 5-hour drive or so from our place to get up here. And gas prices are not too crazy right now, so we should be able to make it back up here again. All right, we're coming in general, but we would like to go to D's also. Yeah. Now, there'll be a lot of people at Box Van D's, and she's going to be on Plamosa Road, which is the northern part of Quartzite. Again, it's BLM land, but there's no cost to staying out there. They do have a 14-day limit for camping. The good thing about this area is there's plenty of land here. You can move around, and then lots of facilities for getting what you need. So maybe we can meet you if you're over there. We'll be camped, but we typically camp. Now, Box Van D will do a bonfire at night. Everybody kind of pitches in, and gathers around the fire at night and they sing. There are people who bring musical instruments and sing music and play music, and it's usually a good time. We'll usually park off a little ways from the festivities because sometimes it'll run, till 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, it'd be good to see you guys. So it's interesting, when you're boondocking in the desert, we notice people and we do the same thing. We sleep in later than we normally do at home because, we're not heating the RV up like we normally do at home. We keep the temperature down low so that underneath the blankets and the pillows, we stay warm. And then when the sun comes up, that's usually when we start getting up and moving around. And I hear my neighbors out now. The sun is out and it's warming up a little bit. I hear my neighbors out stirring. Yeah, Dee's having a bonfire on Saturday night. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a good time. And there are a lot of YouTube creators there running around. So we've met a lot of interesting people there. I think we're going to stick pretty close to camp today because it's not that warm out. And I'm not sure how windy it's going to get today. Let me see. Yesterday was really windy. We had, 25 mile per hour winds. Well, the wind's not too bad today. About 15 mile per hour gusts, 15 to 17. But we had a front move in yesterday and we ended up with some rain last night off and on. So that was good. It settled the dust a little bit. How far north of town is Plamosa? So it's Plamosa. So if you Google Plamosa Road, it's actually a camping area. Let me see if I can do that. Plamosa Road. There it is. So Plamosa Road BLM campsite is 9.2 miles from here where we're at. I don't know if you can see that. It's the very top one. So roughly 10 miles from where we're camped, but it's actually in just north of Quartzite. Our meetup is going to be about 230 to 250 miles south of where D is. So D's up here in Quartzite. We're going to be down in Ironwood Forest National Monument. In fact, let me Google map that real quick. Ironwood Forest. There it is. As the crow flies, it says it's 177 miles. Let's see here. But 226 miles. But you know how that goes. 226 miles south. And that's approximate. I think it's a little bit more than that, actually. Oh, I was wondering if you had sealed those up, Roy. So we took, I helped Roy take solar panels off his RV so he could seal the top. And it rained last night, so hopefully you didn't have too many leaks. Leave it to Roy to pull his solar off the day before it rains in the desert. I know, and we didn't expect any rain. It kind of popped in. Nothing major, just so Kenny and Debbie, it's February 2nd is when our meetup is down here in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. And there'll be people there earlier. If you go to Marshall's website, Mellow Nomadic Adventures, he has a post, and there's also a Facebook page called Ironwood Forest Meetup 2023, and that has all the video from when we were out here. There are some interesting things to see. We have petroglyphs out in the monument that we climbed up and looked at. There's the Silver Bell Cemetery is out there. We have the old Rock House Hotel there that I showed earlier. That's out there, and then there's some old mine ruins out there, and all kinds of trails and beautiful cactus and things to look at. Any other questions? Oh yeah, gliders too. Yeah, there's a glider port. Thanks, Roy. There's a glider port down there too, and you can actually drive in and watch the gliders take off. They typically are out flying on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can actually walk out there and watch them towing these gliders and releasing them over your head. It's pretty interesting to see. Quiet listener saying hello. Next up is Ron Darrell Adventures, coming up in about 5 minutes. Today's going to be a good coffee day. I'll be sipping on warm coffee most of the day, I think. And then don't forget, Roy and Becky's Travels is coming up at 11 o'clock. If somebody could drop their link, that would be great. Yeah, Glider Airport out there. Those are cool to watch. And my wife, Oki, actually got a ride, a back seat. It actually is a front seat ride in a glider. So we went out there, we were hanging out, and I asked them out there, I said, hey, is there a way that you can give people rides? Well, you can only do rides in a 2-seater, and the pilot has to be certified for that. So there was one really nice guy that said, sure, I'll take her up. And it cost $100 back then. It's probably been 10 years ago now. And he took her up, and she got to fly around in that glider, and it was really a cool experience for her. Did I go? No, I didn't go. But she did, and that was really neat to watch. She enjoyed it very much. There's Roy and Becky's Travels coming up. Thank you, Diane, for doing that. All right, coming up on 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to stretch this out to get my hour in. 21 people still here, so thanks very much, everybody, for being here today. Appreciate it very much. And I think it worked out okay. We have Starlink here on the RV running off a battery and solar. Stay warm while shoveling that sunshine. Thank you, Brene. Appreciate it. Have a fantastic week. And she says, be good humans. And then there's another link to Roy and Becky's channels. And don't forget, Ron Darrell's coming up here in about 3 minutes. Joy Bless Life says, have a great day. Thank you very much for popping in. Let me run my outro. And thank you for joining us here in Quartzite, Arizona. Next Monday, we'll be back at home base. in the Ironwood Forest National Monument, and I really hope to see you there. So thanks again, everybody, for coming in.